Disclaimer: this video is totally based on fiction. It has nothing to do with Idol's real life, so don't take it seriously. It is based on author's imagination. This video has voiceover, so if you want, you can mute it. John Wayne, married to the owner of John Enterprises and the king of the undercover world. Present time, Wayne came inside the office just to see her husband, busy with his eyes glued on the computer screen. Wayne took her laptop and settled herself on the couch and started doing her work. Who will do the presentation today in meeting with Mr. Shin? He said in his American accent. Of course it's me who will do beside me. Everyone is so off you, she whispered to herself. Okay, no problem. Can you bring me a cup of coffee? He said while relaxing his back muscles and resting his head on the chair with eyes closed. Sure, Mr. John. She got up and went into the canteen area. While preparing for the coffee, Wine started wondering about how her life turned around 360 degrees after marrying Jungkook. It has been a year to Wine and Jungkook marriage. Their both upbringing was done in family. Jungkook and Wine family shared a great relationship with each other. And while giving birth to Wine, her mother passed away, so Wine was very precious to her dad, and his last wish was to get Wine married in safe hands. At that time, Wine took a promise from Jungkook to take care of Wine after he's gone and protect her from every. While fulfilling that promise, they both got married to each other. Present time, Wine came out of her thoughts when she felt a hot sensation on her hand. She realized she has her hand. She kept the coffee cup aside and started blowing her hand. A lone tear escaped from her eyes. She hissed but somewhat held coffee cup with her another hand and made her way to Jungkook's cabin. Here, have a coffee, she said in her voice. What happened to you? He stopped in between. When his gaze went to one hand, he immediately stood from his place and took her little hand in his large one. What happened to your hand? How did you got it? Wait, let me bandage it first. He made her sit on the couch and went to get the first aid kit and sat beside her. How you got my baby? He said in his softest tone. Butterflies started dancing in Wine's stomach. Cause it is the first time he called her with a nickname. Baby, I asked you something. He asked her while applying ointment on her hand. Suddenly Wine started hiccuping. Jungkook stood and brought water for her. First drink the water. Wine took the water from his hand and gulped it in one go. Now tell me what happened. Did anyone does it deliberately? Just tell me his or her name. No, Jungkook, no one did anything. Actually, it was my fault only. Actually, while preparing coffee for you, I zoned out. Where were you lost? Be careful from now onwards, he said while patting her head. Wine was really shocked. Is he really her husband? Why he is all sweet today? From which direction today's sun grew up? Come, let's go home. No, you stay here. I will go. But what's about the today's meeting presentation? I have to give it now. You go with the driver. I will tell someone else to give today's presentation. And be okay, he said while engulfing her in a tight hug. It was the first time they both were so in this 1 year of marriage. One heart was racing so fast that it will come out of her ribcage now any moment. I can't see you in my sweet. He patted her head. Now you go. I will try to come back home today early. And don't prepare dinner. Maids are there to do work. Time skipped. Wine came back home and changed into her comfy clothes and started scrolling through her phone. Wine's gaze went towards the clock that struck at 8 p.m. It is the time of Jungkook to leave from office. Doorbell rang, which indicated Jungkook is back home. She went downstairs and saw her husband handing over his coat and bandaged bag to the maid. How's your now? Is it fine? He said while approaching her. It's fine now. First, you tell me how meeting went with Mr. Shin. Did they agree for the agreement? Relax, my lady. Your husband has just came back home, and do you think anyone will say no to me when I'm the king here? But they don't know you are a king. You are a reputed businessman in the eyes of the world. Okay, my highness, I can't win you. Ryan now could see changes taking place in her marriage. He's changing for her. He's becoming a gentle, caring husband. Did you have your dinner? Ryan shook her head like a child. Jungkook smiled, looking at her cute behavior. All the guards and maids were shocked to see their boss smiling. When Jungkook felt his staff is looking at them, he smiled. What are you guys looking at? Focus on your work. One was surprised by how fast it changes his mood. Time skip at midnight. Ryan and Jungkook both were sleeping. Ryan woke up due to sudden in her stomach. Aish, no, God, please don't tell me I've got mine. Ryan went to washroom and came back and lay tiredly on the bed. She was unable to sleep whole night due to her stomach. In the morning, Ryan felt asleep in the morning, and Jungkook came back from his gym and took shower and got ready for his office. He was going to the office early, so he decided not to wake up Wine and thought she will come later. Jungkook shake Wine a little. Wine, I'm going to the office a little early and you come later and don't cook breakfast, mates will do it. Wine just hummed in her sleepy voice. Jungkook gave her a on her forehead and went away. Time skip around 10 a.m. Vian's sleep broke. She started roaming her hand on the bed but did not find anyone beside her where he had gone. She whispered to herself. Then Vian remembered that Jungkook told her he will be going to office early today. As she went away, I should wake up now. Vian got up from the bed and took a warm shower to relax her muscles and tirelessly went down to have a breakfast. She sat down on the dining table. What would you like to have in the breakfast, ma'am? What Jungkook ate, you also give me that only. Ma'am, sir had pancakes and juice in the breakfast. Would you be okay with it? Yes, no problem. Maid served the food to the wine and she mumbled a polite thank you. Wine started having her breakfast with a pale expression on her face. You did not like the breakfast? Should I make something else? It's not like that. I just don't feel like eating. Ma'am, are you okay? Is something bothering you? Nothing, it's just I have got my and it's so yeah. Ma'am, it will be fine. Do you need medicine? It will be alright after I take some rest. By the way, thank you once again. Time skip at Jungkook's office. Here Jungkook was going through some important papers while his secretary James came in his cabin. James, can you send Miss Wine in my cabin for a moment? Sorry sir, but ma'am did not came to office today. She did not came to the office, are you sure? Yes sir. Okay, you go. James bowed to him and went out of the cabin. She did not came to office today, he whispered to himself. He took out his phone from his pocket and dialed one number. Ring was going, but no one was picking up the call. Why isn't she picking up my call? Thoughts started capturing his mind. Without caring about anything else, he took his car keys and made his way to the mansion. On the way, he was continuously calling her. Why didn't pick up my call? He raised up his car and he was getting, if any of his mansion, he every traffic rule without caring his life and raised up the car to its highest speed while praying for her to be safe. JK reached to the mansion as the gates were already open. He immediately got down from the car and ran towards his room. Wine, he said while heavily he sighed in relief when he saw his wife was sleeping peacefully. Wine. When she heard someone calling, she woke up. Jungkook, you came early today. What's the time? Why didn't you pick up my calls? Your calls? Wine held her phone and checked. It was out of the battery. It is switched off. Why didn't you came to office today? Actually, Wine was stuck in between cause she was not knowing how to tell him. Jungkook understood it with her. Are you perhaps on your Wine nodded her head. Are you having? That's why you didn't came, is it? A little. Let me give you medicine. JK handed over her the medicine and glass of water. Wait, I will come back after changing my clothes. Wait, why you came from the office? Actually, you were not picking up my call, so I got worried. And I will come back, then I will make something for you. Jungkook made wine favorite food to lift up her mood, and guards were not believing with what they saw. Their voices being so soft. At the night, Jungkook cuddled Wine to give her a relief and held her tightly in his arms. Are you feeling better now? Yes, thank you. Jungkook her forehead and slept while Wine was watching him sleeping. She was feeling very grateful to have a husband like him. He took care of her whole day, tried his best to lift up her mood. Thank you for everything, she whispered to him and hugged him tightly and drifted in her dreamland, whereas Jungkook smiled listening to her.